Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitz from ATF Gaming and welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. It has been a long time since I have touched this game and I'm looking forward to continuing our career mode. We were actually quite close to the end of our career mode when I decided to stop because of lack of viewership. So I thought, might as well pick it up again and just finish it, so I can say I finished something. Welcome to James, you are the first one here in chat. Today we'll most likely get 3 episodes done, maybe 4. These episodes are usually a little shorter on stream. So we will hopefully get at least 3 for sure, and then possibly 4. So I went back and watched the last episode. It has been over 2 months since we have done a Dirt to Daytona episode on YouTube. So it has been a long time, and I'm looking forward to making some more progress. So in the last episode, we had Talladega and California, and things actually went quite well in both of those races. California, we actually won, and it wasn't like strictly on strategy. We were doing well, but then we also had the strategy involved that helped us. But we qualified 6th, and we ended up winning, so that was good. And then Talladega, we were in the top 10 as well, I believe. Might have been 11th. Not positive. We're 7th in the point standings there. So, that is all good. So, moving on. We did purchase an upgrade at the end of the last episode, so I don't have to do any of that. My eye is super itchy right now. Yay, allergy season. But we get to start out with a Cup Series race at Richmond. So let's head off and get started with that. We were never exceptionally good at Richmond in the Modifieds or the Truck Series, so I don't think we're going to have the world's best qualifying effort here, but we will see what happens. We surprised ourselves with what happened at California, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's not new information for us. 23.6, no idea. Oh, and our AI guy hit the wall coming after they took control. Hey, Conrad, welcome to the stream. Seriously. 6th again? That was a terrible lap. That was a terrible lap, and we're 6th again? Oh, dear. I might need to up the difficulty level a little bit. I don't know. But let's just head off to the race. Obviously, we got speed.
Whether under the lights or the bright sun of day, Richmond International Raceway is home to excitement. The action track, as it's known, combines the best of both worlds, super speedway speeds and short track action. At 3/4 of a mile in length, it's not unusual to witness tempers flaring at Richmond.
Alright, that was Robbie Gordon, 2nd, too. Let me know how the audio is, guys. How the levels are there.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. Had a car was low, but I did not notice. Oh, now I do. It said car low, and then nobody was there. But let's see what kind of a start we can get off to here. Like I said, Richmond was never a great track for me in this game, in the Modifieds or in the Truck Series, but we appear to be doing quite well in the Cup Series here, so I don't know what's going on, honestly. I think we set ourselves a little too far back to possibly contend for a championship this year, but it's very possible that we could win the championship this year and then put an end on this career mode, possibly.
Still there. Clear low.
Okay, that was a little interesting there. Oh, Kurt Busch is just inserting himself into this situation.
Clear high. Slow down.
Robbie Gordon. Whoa, okay, that was unexpected.
Car low.
I must have hit like the orange cone or something. It just launched me back onto the track. Don't know what was going on there.
Still there. Car high.
That was very strange.
All clear. All clear. Car high. Clear
But
high.
we're maintaining here. Let's see when we are going to have to pit fairly soon. Gotta remember we have usually some off-sequence strategy
Car
here.
low. Car high.
I guess not off-sequence wouldn't be the word, but we usually don't take tires and we only take a can of fuel. That's usually how we do well in these races. So, gotta keep that in mind. Not this time by, but next time by possibly. I don't know, James. I don't know. I do not know. But I'm hoping that we can get a happy dog today. I mean, we're going to be recording, what, like 3 or 4 episodes? So, we're coming in this time, by the way. But we're going to do at least 3 or 4 episodes in the stream. So, I'm hoping lots of happy dogs today.
You're low on fuel.
We are coming in this time by. It was 45 miles per hour. We are obviously not the fastest car here, but definitely think with some assistance from pit strategy we could have a good day. 1 can of fuel, no tires, no repair. Loosen up the car just a little bit. And let's see what we can do. I really should look to see if I'm paying the pit crew very much, because honestly, all I do is fuel stop, so I should not be paying the pit crew top dollar.
Car high.
Kind of merged down the track illegally there, but I don't mind.
You're all clear.
I do not mind. Looks like the leaders were getting into lap traffic already.
Clear low.
So we gotta be careful not to fall a lap. Alright, we are a lap down. But we cannot afford a caution here. So let's try to race cleanly and let everything cycle out here.
The 2 cars headed into the pit.
Do believe there will be some guys coming down pit road, so we'll stick to the high side. That might have been the leader. Yes, it was. We have
Best lap ever.
unlapped ourselves there, so now we can just go as hard as we can, try to get as many spots as possible here. Hey, John! Look who finally showed up to a Twitch stream.
Clear low.
Welcome back. We got a good crowd today. James is here, Conrad's here, John's here. See how long this lasts.
The 101 car is headed into the pit.
Alright, so we are not going to come out with the lead. Rusty Wallace did come out in front of us. But I believe he was in front of us when we came down pit road. So I think we're still going to be in good shape.
5 laps to go.
Yeah, Conrad, I would be a little mad. Now, James, I know you have school. But Conrad, I'd be a little mad. So it appears we've come out in 4th place. I do not see the leader anywhere, so we might have another spot to gain off of pit road. No, Ricky Rudd is 5 seconds ahead. So we are fighting with Mark Martin for 3rd place here.
Stay high. Still there. All clear. Car low.
Oh, God. I can't run the outside here without hitting the wall. We got Terry Labonte coming up behind as well. Lap car. Can't really take advantage of it.
Car low.
Yeah, Ricky Rudd is... What the frick?
All clear.
Terry Labonte, you just ran into me and spun out, and I had no impact on that. That was very strange. Also, I think we're about to lap Dale Jarrett. Poor Dale Jarrett. I tried very hard to get out of his way. Now we're fighting Robbie Gordon as well. Terry Labonte spun himself out. Yeah, he must have wanted me dead, I guess, John. So we're fighting for a top 5. Mike Wallace not having a good day either. So Terry's going to be coming back here shortly, unless if you have another one of those two-stop strategy things that make absolutely no sense. But we could finish anywhere from 6th to 3rd, depending on how good this last lap is. We were driving in super deep, and we stuck it. Gordon got around Martin, too. Now, is this lap car going to get in my way? Yes, but he's also going to get in Robbie's way. So we managed to come away with a 3rd place finish. Wow. That was a miracle. Richmond, one of my worst tracks in this game, so that's actually quite surprising. Let's see if there were any notables that finished in the back. Jill Jarrett, like I said, we lapped him early. Hermie Sadler in 31st. And John Wooden, 41st. That's typical. Alright, let's try to get a good thumbnail here. That'll be good. Alright. So, yeah, Ricky Rudd was just gone. He finished. Well, we did gain on him a little bit in the end, but he was gone. That is a $163,000 payday right there. So let's see what the news article has to say. Ricky Rudd emerged victorious at Richmond on May 3rd, but Aaron Fitch was not far behind. Following in 3rd, Aaron Fitch put some pressure on the leader. The number 199 is certainly one to keep an eye on this season. Many analysts feel that Fitch could possibly make A. You deleted the recording in rage, John. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. I told you to rewatch some of my NASCAR 07 videos and see how ridiculously ragey I was there. So let's see. We stayed stationary in the points, but we are within a race of the points lead now. We got 7 people within a race, so that is quite good. We actually do have a shot at this, which is good. Yeah, I did NASCAR 07. I did about 10 episodes of it before I gave up in rage. Let's see. Can't do anything about contracts here. So we will move on, see what we got next on the schedule. I will not bother upgrading the car right now. We'll look at that next time. Okay. When has there ever been like a 2-race break ever in the history of NASCAR? Just saying. Let's see. Started the first race on the pole, finished last. Was quite unhappy, to say the least. Gonna try to figure out what I did wrong and try again. Oh, so you did the challenges. You did the challenges already? Or did you skip the challenges? Or was this Fantasy Cup? Alright, but anyway, when was there ever a 2-week break? Oh, probably All-Star race. Do they not have the All-Star race in this game? Alright, whatever. Let's just go to Lowe's. Guess there is no All-Star race, or this is the All-Star race. Who knows? But let's see what we can do here. I'm running flat out right now. I'm just going to put that out there. I let off a little bit just because I was kind of scared about the fact that I was running flat out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Alright, I'm letting off a little bit, but I was pretty much flat out. That's really kind of scary. I guess it's simulating what's going to be happening this weekend with the restrictor plates. I've looked at that, but I don't think there is a way. Alright, well, we were flat out and we qualified 12th. So not much I could have done about that one. I'm going to loosen up the car a little bit more, just so I don't even have to think about letting off at all. It's already pretty loose. I actually have to press the exit button here. That's frustrating. the little things that make me want to murder everything. But let's race.
Hello and welcome to Lowe's Motor Speedway at Charlotte. Even though it was built more than 4 decades ago, drivers still love to race at this mile-and-a-half quad oval. If Daytona is the pinnacle of NASCAR racing, then Lowe's has to be just a bumper behind. Fans flock to the largest sports facility in the Southeast, home track to many of NASCAR's teams.
Good old Alan Bestwick. Let's roll through until we see us. There we are. Starting next to Sterling Marlin. He was doing pretty well on the points, if I recall. We all missed Alan Bestwick. I believe he'll be doing the Indy 500 this year again. This will be the last year that ESPN has the Indy 500 before NBC takes over permanently next year. Yeah, I believe he'll do Indy 500 again this year. Okay, horrible restart, but we've been used to that. We have been used to that. So let's try to get in the draft here, get up to speed before we really set our sights on moving forward. Of course, we have our usual pit strategy. Problem is, this is a 600-mile race compared to our usual 500 or 400-mile race. As my left eye goes completely watery, I can barely see anything, which is probably not a good thing when running a NASCAR race.
Still there.
But we're not going to do super well here. Granted, we will have pit strategy, but I am actually going to take 2 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel here, just to be safe, because I don't know if I can make it all the way on just 1 can of fuel. So we're not even going to have as big of an advantage as we usually do in the pit stop department either. But how is everyone today besides John being ragey with NASCAR 07, but I warned him about that and he didn't listen, and all that.
Still there. Still there.
Yeah, I know why it is, but it's because there's that mandatory pitting option. So it kind of handicaps your fuel at the beginning, so that everybody has to make a pit stop. Now you could just put the tire and fuel wear up all the way, but there's no guarantee that the AI will also have to pit, which is why I do the mandatory stop. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm just going to err on the cautious side right now of making sure I can make it to the end. All of the wrong buttons. What? A power steering failure? Okay, didn't make it on the pit road. Oh, Jeff Burton. Okay, the power steering appears to be fixed. Nope, it's not fixed. Not fixed. Power steering failure? What the crap, game? Oh God. Can they even repair this on the pit stop? What the crap?
10 laps to go.
Ah! Come on, game. But yes, I'm pitting. And yes, we're just going to do everything. I got to repair. What the crap, game? Seriously, game. A power steering failure? When has that ever been a part of a NASCAR game? Ever. Skip.
Pace car is off. Get set.
Well, we're not last somehow. I guess the question is, did they fix it? Doesn't feel like it. Nope, certainly doesn't feel like it. Nope, they didn't fix it. Well, maybe. I don't know. We're not up to full speed yet.
Still there. Car low.
But what the crap?
All clear.
Power steering failure has never been an issue in any NASCAR game ever. Actually, it does feel kind of fixed. Kind of. It's not 100% back to the way it was. Basically, what it's doing... Oh, there's a huge wreck in front.
Yellow's out. You're 3 wide.
Get me out of here. We're racing to the line. There was a wreck in front. It boxed everybody up, and then I don't even know who's in that car. Dave Blaney, Travis Quattro, who knows? We assume it's Blaney.
Pace car's
But
out.
basically, it's making it so much harder to turn. Oh, Casey Atwood, I'm so sorry.
There's a spin in turn 3.
Yes, I know there was a spin in turn 4. You don't have to tell me. Who was Echo River, and why was he leading a lap of this race? Oh, my God.
The pace car is off. It's set. The race is going green.
Well, now we're just in the business of trying to salvage a decent finish, because this car is now a dump truck, basically. Because it is so hard to steer this thing.
Car high. Car low.
Oh my God, I can't go. What the
Clear
frick
low,
was
all
that?
clear.
Elliott Sadler. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Turn, thank you.
Car low.
We're still fast, but I mean, I gotta let off a lot more in the corners.
Clear
Oh
low.
God. Hey Kyle, welcome to the stream. And my favorite NASCAR driver is currently Matt DiBenedetto. I was always a Mark Martin fan, but currently my driver is Matt DiBenedetto. If you had to force me to choose a competitive driver to root for every week, probably be Martin Truex Jr. But I'm a huge Matt DiBenedetto fan, hoping he gets the fan vote. Fan vote's probably going to be dependent on Chase Elliott racing his way into the
All clear.
All-Star race. Oh, what am I doing? What are we doing? We're 5 wide. 5 wide in the tri-oval. Much appreciated, much appreciated. I assume you've done it before today because
All clear.
the alert didn't go off, so I assume you've done it before today. Oh God, the freaking power steering. Yeah, Bubba's gonna be up there too, but I do know Matt DiBenedetto is really doing well in the fan vote. He finished second in the fan vote to Elliott last year, but hopefully Chase races his way in. I assume Almirola's probably gonna race his way in, and Paul Menard possibly as well. Mike Skinner, I'm so sorry. How many laps are left? I don't even know. I've been so distracted by the stupid power steering thing and going 5 wide in the tri-oval and everything.
Still there.
Freaking Hermie Sadler, what are you doing up
Clear
here?
high. You're all clear.
Mike Wallace as well?
Clear
The
low.
fact that we're salvaging a top 15 finish, even though my power steering has apparently failed, is a miracle.
Still there.
Just going to put that out there. What was that, Bobby Hamilton? Well, that might end the race right there. So that brings out... Well, the white flag's already been given, so it won't. Hovall, who are you? Goodbye.
There's a wreck in turn 4.
Well, much appreciated, Kyle.
There's a spin in turn 1.
There's a spin in turn 1. He's been spinning this entire lap. Don't tell me again, Mr. Crew Chief. We finished 13th somehow. Jeff Gordon wins. John Andretti 7th. Who knows what happened to make that. Hovall ended up finishing 19th after I dumped him. Who else is in the back? Jeff Burton, not a good day. Rusty Wallace, a terrible day. Oh, my eyes are so watery. Dave Blaney and Dale Jarrett, 42nd and 43rd. So, Jarrett being back there is a good thing. Oh, let's get a good thumbnail image here before we back off. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, I don't... Frickin' power steering. Come on, game. Really? Oh my god. Alright, well, let's head back to the menu. Well, that was an eventful race. That was a very eventful race. Well, I'm glad I could bring some entertainment to you. Did they have to, like, fix the power steering or something? Aerodynamics is all that they had to fix, so I guess not. There we go. So we still got $79,000 after that, so you can't complain. Cannot complain. With Jeff Gordon's victory at Lowe's, Aaron Fish is back in 6th place, so we actually went up a spot. In the way, however, is Matt Kenseth. Fish needs 14 points to pass Matt Kenseth in the standing. And surely Rusty Wallace trailing Fitch in the standings by whatever. Who knows? But yeah, we moved up a spot in the standings. Must have passed Wallace. He did have a rough day, I do recall. But we're still behind Sterling Marlin by a decent gap. Didn't really gain on him too much. But let's see where we got going next. I assume we still can't do anything with sponsors. Yep, they're still all under contract. I didn't think I would be doing this well this season, so I signed all low-tier contracts. Let's just take a look at the garage, see what we got going on here. We might end that episode there, but we'll see what happens. We don't need to upgrade any of these. We didn't run a truck race yet today either. Engine, where are we here? We have not upgraded the engine at all. But we are a ways away. So we're actually going to save up for that engine upgrade. Not even going to bother to look at anything else. So we're going to save up for that engine upgrade, which was $520,000. But, let me see, what is the next race on the calendar? It is a truck race. So we'll fit that truck race in here. Of course it would be Dover. Let's go to Dover. Well, I saw my viewer count go down from 4 to 3, so I assumed it was you. Truck feels good. Truck feels good. Notice how I remembered to say truck instead of car. That doesn't happen very often. We get a 25.3. No clue where that's going to put us. 8th. I'll take it. We are a decent ways off from Bobby Dotter and the pole, but I think we'll be fine. Let's just head off to the race.
Hello and welcome to Dover International Speedway in Delaware's capital. This mile-long concrete oval houses some of the most intense racing in NASCAR.
Oh yeah, we're skipping.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Car low.
Yeah, Twitch is broken, just like the YouTube views. Because it showed my last 2 videos I haven't gotten any views on YouTube, where I obviously have.
Clear high.
Just seeing YouTube tell you have no views in something is so degrading. Even though I know it's not the truth. Alright, bad start there. Let's hope there's no freaking power steering failures this time. What was that? What? There was a failure of some sort. I forgot what it was. I know we've had engine overheating and radiator issues, but there was some other very strange failure. that happened. It was a while ago. It might have been last season. But I don't remember what it was.
10 laps to go.
Yeah, I know. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating, John. Oh, but I do have to say, Streamlab OBS is working out quite well after I got past that initial glitch, where it was showing my YouTube chat instead of my Twitch chat. It's working quite well. It's recording great. And I can see the chat right there. Granted, I've only been recording stuff through the Elgato, or no, I've been only streaming with Elgato games, console games, so I don't really have a good comparison as to the CPU level. But I feel like, 15 to 20% CPU when you're recording and using an Elgato software is pretty darn good. Meanwhile, we're kind of stuck in 10th here. We did not get a good start. We need to pit now. Glad I checked that. Nobody told me my fuel was low. Or if they did, they didn't. I just sped. He didn't tell me 35 until the last freaking minute. Ah! I just sped down pit road. Crap. Now, how are they going to give me a penalty? Yep. A 14-second black flag. Well, rip this race. It's the Truck Series. I'm just using the Truck Series to pay for upgrades in the Cup Series, so not too concerned about it. Oh, God. That was a very close encounter there. Also, I have 22 laps of fuel. What the frick, game? Did you, like, fuel me throughout that entire penalty? Alright, well, we're in 11th already. How is that even possible?
Five laps to go.
Guys, how am I in 5th? Game. You think they pitted twice in a row? It's very possible. That is something that the AI do.
The car ahead is pitting.
The car ahead is pitting. They just came off a pit road.
All clear.
They're pitting again. Some of them are. Apparently Crafton and Quapful and whoever leading aren't, but everybody else is. Oh, they're pitting again! I just saw those people come off of pit road. Why aren't Travis, Quapful, and Matt Crafton pitting again? Dang it! If you're gonna have a game-breaking glitch, at least break it enough so that I can win. Where did you come from? And how many laps down are you?
Last lap.
White flag is out, sponsored by the world's smallest fuel tanks. Unfortunately, the game didn't break quite enough for me to win. I don't know who won, but won. Travis Quaffle and Matt Crafton. Presley won. Good for him. What the frick game? Wow. Well, I guess I can count myself lucky the one time I get a penalty that the game decides to break. So thank you, game. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Good enough. Alright. So, if I hadn't gotten a penalty, we would have been, we would have been in really good shape because it was a 14-second penalty. So, and we wouldn't have been involved in most of that lap traffic, but whatever. You do you, game. You do you. But we're off to a smashing start. Oh my god. It's only 38 grand from that, so not the best paying. What am I saying? Paying race. Oh my god. After an outstanding race at Dover, Travis Quaffle is at the top of the standings, looking good for the lead cup, but don't award the lead trophy just yet. Aaron Fitch is in third place and looking to make a move with 10 races remaining. Right on Fitch's heels is blank. So we are third. We are 89 points behind. No, 79. 79 points behind. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think we can do anything with sponsors. Oh, we can if we wanted to. Or we could do something with... No, that's a very good paying sponsor. So I'm not going to mess with the sponsors at all. So, on the Twitch side, we'll obviously continue, but for the YouTube audience, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. And follow over on Twitch so you can see videos at least a few days in advance, sometimes a month in advance. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.